Guys, listen, hear me and rejoice. For the first time, I am happy to announce that I have something negative to talk about FF14. I have been looking for this moment for ages, and I couldn't find it. But in the last FF14 stream I did, I finally found something that I didn't enjoy. No, I'm not talking about Lyse. What? Negative in my MMORPG? It's the one thing! I managed to find it! I managed to find the one thing that, to me, didn't feel good. And now come the spoilers, right? It was the moment with fucking, what's his name? Falafel, right? When the Falafel yoinks you out of your body and puts you in the body of that fucking Legatus or the Prius guy, you know, the fucking idiot, right? On the Imperial guy, okay? I have been reckoning with this a bit. I think a lot of Endwalker will challenge you. Maybe it will. We will see. It's good for me to have some sort of criticism to offer. It's really good for me to have to share something like this, because I always talk positive of this game. I fucking love it. I can't wait to talk about Endwalker. We are gonna do that. That's there, and how Xenos entered my body. It broke the fucking glass for me. It really did. It was the first time my immersion was ruined towards the game, and honestly, I've said it in that stream, if I didn't have such wholesome community to be in my chat and, you know, meme with this shit, you know? Dude, do you ever sleep LOL? Gigi, come on. You say it was already established. It wasn't at this extent. Allow me to give you my opinion, and then you guys can share your opinions after that, you know? So my opinion is this. I did not like it at all, because if it was so easy to yoink us out of our bodies, Emmet Shell should have done it, La Habria should not have, penetrated Thancred's mind, but he should have penetrated ours, Edidibu should not have bothered with all this fucking indirect shit, and he should have just overwhelmed our mind. Who the fuck is this Falafel guy that just comes around like a big dig in a locker room, you know? Not that I've been that guy, but I've seen it. Anyway, that's besides the point. He just comes in there and just fucking mind controls you. End of Stormblood, crazy doctor, yoink your soul out of your body. Exactly, and I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now. It's subjective. I'm not saying that I'm being an objective guy. I'm not saying that what I'm saying right here is, you know, this is how the gaming should be. No. As I said before, in order to be inclusive to a group, you have to exclude another group. By excluding people like me, who hate the body-changing shit, you know, you include the people that love the body-changing shit. This is a make or break moment. For me, it was a break moment, but for another guy who is into that type of, you know, gameplay, into that type of writing and shit, he loved it. He worshipped it, and the game should have stuff like this. It should. People like me should despise it, and people like whoever should fucking love it. This is how you create a good game, okay? It is based on fucking friction, it is based on different opinions, and if the, you know, the vast majority of the player base enjoys it, then you keep doing it. If they don't enjoy it, then you don't keep doing it, and you stop it, and that's how you do it, right? For me, there are two things that I despise in games. Time travel, like with Worlds of Draenor, how you get yoinked from the time and you move in an alternative space. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like time travel space stuff. This fucking shit just fucking, it doesn't make sense to me. I do not enjoy it at all, okay? Now, this might have to do with me being a physicist, science, in real life, but I don't like it at all. That said, we close this subsector and we move to the body-changing shit. I feel that when you yoink somebody's soul from a body, now, why do I lose my immersion, okay? First of all, me as a person, I don't believe in the existence of souls. Yeah, shocker, okay? Maybe some of you got triggered by this, but anyway, yeah, it's my opinion, right? I don't believe in the existence of soul. I don't believe it is a thing. I believe that when you die, you die. That's it, blackness. Woo! Curtain fall, bye-bye, okay? So, immediately, I lose my passion, my immersion for the fucking game, right? At the same time, I feel sort of mind raped, if you can say that word, because you just literally enforce your mind or your conscience into my body, right? It is a fucking weird parallel, you know? So I don't really enjoy that at all. I kinda hate it as a person, and it is breaking the glass for me. I believe he's saying it is justified, of course, in-game, but he has never accepted it. Yeah. There is a case, there's a scenario under which you can justify it in the game. I will explain in a bit. Yeah, but I'm just saying it was not of nowhere. The Alliance did a lot of crazy stuff, including poking around with souls, and the Guardians are heavy Alliance simps, so having a crazy genius figure it out and reverse engineer it wasn't surprising. It wasn't. But here's the thing, in my lore explanation, because I'm gonna be honest, I am biased. I know it. What I'm saying is subjective, okay? Now, other than I don't like it, my lore fucking argument would be that by overplaying that card, by playing that card and showing how you can actually do that, you undermine the power level of Emetzelk, you undermine the power level of Lahabria, you undermine the power of the other Paragons, okay? Heck, even Artemis in fucking, what was the name? In Eden, you know? It was not like this. It did not fucking yoink you out of your body. Like, we know that probably he could have, you know, because it's a fucking Paragon, right? But it didn't. This is not what happened. Or fucking Artemis's boyfriend. What was the guy? It was Artemis that was in Gaia, and the other guy that was what was the other guy? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I forgot about this shit. I did not enjoy that. Biasedly, if that's a word. If that's not a word, I made it into a word, okay? But I did not enjoy it, and I'm biased about it. Gaia is a log curve. Yeah, this, however the fuck, and Mitron is Artemis. Okay, however the fuck you pronounce that, you know? This guy right there, he could have done it, he didn't do it, none of them did, only this fucking falafel did. I like it at all. This was the first moment in FF14 that I felt, like I said, that the glass was kind of getting shattered. And I'm really glad. I'm really glad that I can finally go out there and offer some, not criticism, because I'm not criticizing the game. I am not criticizing the game. I'm saying how my subjective point of view is, and what I didn't like because of what I like in games and what I don't like in games. And that's pretty much it, because, like, honestly, in fucking Endwalker, it has been phenomenal up to this point. Except for that moment, because you had this slow build-up with Charlene, with Thavnir, you know. You keep going. Then you meet the two ladies who... And then you meet the Legatus Quintus who... And after this shit, this thing happens and you're like, I was... You know? And after this shit, you go to the fucking moon. You do what you do there, you know, the fucking trial, the dungeon before you go to the moon, the trial after you get into the moon, you fucking heal Zodiac and shit, you know? And it was a really, really, really fun experience. I did not like that part, you know? Finish the game at level 83. True.